Let's bring it up. And no, I don't believe it's... Oh, goodness. I don't know if anybody's even able to see me right now. Content. Live. Streaming. Live now. Okay, that's good. Oh, all right. There we go. Now it's working. Hey.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I broke the internet.
Oh my God. Again?
Well, what I normally do is when I hit the go live button, I do the view on YouTube so I can see the video, make sure the audio is coming through. And I'm sitting here talking, good 2 minutes into it, and the stream's not streaming. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I reset the whole thing, and obviously nobody heard a word I said, but that's okay. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah? It's been a long-ass week, hasn't it?
No, not really.
No?
I slept all day.
Oh.
I slept all day.
Well, I'm glad you woke up and joined. There's a whole bunch of... I just checked. There was actually one particular book I wanted to show you on the hot list at the Comic Price Guide, which shocked the hell out of me.
Is it the Alterna book?
No. Is there an Alterna book that's showing up on comicpriceguide.com?
I don't know about Comic Price Guide, but it's on a hot list right now. It's called Trespassers.
Oh, very cool. What hot list is it on?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I just saw that people were talking about it and posted, and I didn't dig into it.
Well, man, next time dig into it.
Because I don't care.
Okay. That's fine. But actually, no, there's one that's on the hot list that you probably owned, because I know I owned it.
Uh-huh.
But the value of it is like holy frickin' criminy.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. It's like something you would find in a 50-cent bin. And
really?
It's worth way more than that right now, and to the point where I made a trip by the store and double checked to see if I had this issue, and I did not. Ooh. So, yeah. But let me bring it up real quick because there's a whole bunch of new stuff in here, and there's got to be reasons for it. So, and since hey, what else are we gonna do? Let's talk comics. All right. So this is the how many is in here?
Oh, the second volume Spider-Man, yeah.
Well, yeah, the second print, but the one that got me is this one right here. Dirty Pair Run from the Future.
I don't have that.
You don't have that? This is the Adam Hughes alternate cover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, come on. Currently valued in a 9.4 at $150.
Wow! I wish I'd bought it.
I know I've had it.
I've always seen that cover and thought it was amazing. I just never bought it.
What up, Todd?
Todd would be interested because, I would love to have that issue. I mean, of course, I would sell it because I always thought that cover was awesome. I've seen that image a bunch of times.
Well, that's a classic. That's an Adam Hughes cover and an Adam Warren art, right?
Yeah. Guess what the value of this is right now, Todd?
Oh God, I used to have this book. Please don't tell me.
Yeah, me too.
How much is it worth?
It's currently valued at a 9.4 ungraded at $150.
What? Why?
I know. I don't know why.
That's wild.
I have no idea why. I mean, it's a fantastic Adam Hughes cover, and there were a bunch of Adam Hughes covers, like from Catwoman, that recently blew up. So I don't know if this is part of that or not. But what's so crazy is I was actually looking at the entire run, and the regular edition, the Adam Warren cover is an $8 book. The Adam Warren #2 is an $8 book. The lowest one on this whole list is #2 Brian Stelfree's cover at $5.
Oh, look how good that is. Okay.
The Adam Warren #3 is a $15 book. The Bruce Timm cover to #3.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
I had all the alternate covers for this series.
Yeah.
You know? That's a $15 book. And the Adam Warren #4 is a $25 book. So I'm not sure if, I don't know, is Dirty Pair being made into a TV series or something?
I mean, it's a classic anime, so who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
But why would that one book be worth so much more?
I have no idea.
It's weird all of a sudden Adam Hughes variants have shot up on certain things for some reason.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, this is the Humberto Ramos variant to #4, which I know I had that one as well, but that's a $12 book right now.
We want to talk about the problem we're all facing if you're using any type of AI.
Hey.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. If they want to talk about the problem you're having using any type of something.
Stupid YouTube. That was actually my favorite Humberto Ramos era.
I loved him on
Crimson
X Nation
from
I remember, 2099.
I remember that Mr. Freeze cover. I don't know if I had the book.
Yeah, believe it or not, you want to know why this one's value?
Why?
Guess who did the interior art in this?
I don't remember, dude.
Freeze, right?
No, Mark Buckingham.
Oh.
I just remember the cover.
It's currently a $10 book because it's the first appearance of Nora Freeze, his wife.
That's why I didn't buy it. Is Freeze didn't do the interior?
Well, I mean, Mark Buckingham was pretty awesome. Well, he's gotten better. He's gotten better.
I didn't care about Mark Buckingham.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But Mark Buckingham's actually pretty great.
He's one of the rare people that went from actually being an inker to a penciler.
Yeah, yeah. But Paul Dini writing and Mark Buckingham on art. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's currently a $10 ungraded book. That's pretty cool. But first appearance of Nora Freeze, I had no idea.
Why is Spider-Man #1 on there?
This is the second print.
Yeah.
And of course, that's valuable because the second print had a lower print run, estimated 450,000.
Do I even have the second print of that?
It's a $48 book right now, ungraded.
Unbelievable.
If I had it, I would keep it. That's the kind of thing I would keep. Like,
who knew that a second print would be worth more than the first print?
Well, believe it or not, there's a lot of second prints out there that have jumped up in value because of that simple fact.
Yeah, actually, all the really big comics from when we were teenagers, that nobody wanted the second print back then, like this, the second prints are now worth more because there's a million of them of the first printing, but only a couple 100,000 or 100,000 of the second.
That's crazy.
Actually,
there's a lot of books like that. That's several. There's at least several that happened to it. The second print's worth more.
Yep.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Richard. How's it going? Actually, there was something I wanted to show you guys, which is actually pretty crazy. But I'm trying to remember what the issue number is. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts.
I think there's an X-Force or two out there that the second print's worth more. I think.
Yeah, there was something I was going to show you guys. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can find it. Do you remember the issue? It's where the Hulk becomes the Smart Hulk, and it's the Dale Keown one.
Oh, when he becomes
Professor Hulk or whatever. Yeah. That issue, because they used it in the movie, became very, very popular.
Oh wow!
And but here the crazy part. I'm going to try to find it to show it to you because it's insane what happened with it. I just can't remember the issue number. 3. I know it was in the 3 somethings. Is it Dale Keown? Ah, here it is. Okay.
Things are good, Richard.
Hope all with you, Avery and Todd, are doing well. Okay. Damn it. Something popped up. Well,
Andrew,
hi.
Hi, Andrew.
Yes. Okay. All right. Check this out. This is the thing that it shocked me when I actually looked into this. So this issue is issue 377 of the Hulk. You guys remember this one?
Oh yes. Yeah. Peter David and Dale Keown.
Yep.
Fantastic Hulk era.
Yep.
A 9.4 of that issue is the first appearance of Professor Hulk and Guilt Hulk. I don't know what that is. It's currently at $45. Okay, that's a pretty decent price for that issue. The second print is currently at. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the second print? No, wait a minute. That's the Australian variant. Come on, get to the second. Oh, I guess they've done multiple. Oh, second print. The second print is currently a $56 issue.
Nice. I never saw that.
I never saw that either. I never saw that cover at all.
I've never seen that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The third print is a $475 issue.
Oh my god!
There's even less of them.
There's even less of them.
Wow.
Yeah. It says third print, scarce, very low print run. Is that not incredibly cool? How many people would have ignored a third print of this issue back?
We all would have.
I never would have bought it.
Never would have bought it. Richard says, was that the Peter David era, right? Yes, absolutely. And that was a fantastic Hulk era. Peter David, really and Dale Keown. Actually, I was the wife and I, we caught up on the third episode of She-Hulk last night. And I was telling her the story. There's a Dale Keown, Peter David Hulk issue in which it's during the Infinity Gauntlet crisis. Not crisis, but the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. And for some reason, the Hulk got shrunk down to like miniature size and then sent back to Earth when all the other heroes were fighting. And he ends up coming across the Abomination, who's like lurking in the sewers, and he's pining for his lost wife and so forth. And the Hulk sits on his shoulder and starts giving him an earful and starts talking to him. And the issue is just fantastic. The two characters are not fighting. These are two characters who have been rivals, enemies for years and years, but there's absolutely nothing the Hulk can do right now because he's this miniature size, right? So he's literally just talking to the Abomination. And at the end of the story, a portal opens up and the Hulk gets sucked through it because he's going back to fight the Infinity Crisis. And he says, "Goodbye, Emil," as he leaves. And the Abomination says, "Goodbye, Hulk." He knew it was him the entire time, or maybe not the entire time, but he knew it was him talking to him and giving him the advice that he was giving to him. And it was, if you guys remember it, it was a very pull at your heartstrings, great issue.
Yeah.
And I've got to go back home. I mean, not home. Go back to the store and see if I've got it, because I probably have a copy of it somewhere.
Wait, which issue was that? That was
Which one? The one that I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'll find it.
Because that whole run, Peter David was such a good writer.
Issue 383.
Oh yeah.
I hope I still have that.
Is that it? Yeah, this has got to be it.
Where's that run?
The whole run is fantastic.
Look how good that cover is.
Oh yeah. There was a lot there. Is that? Oh no, here it is. It was 384. Good God, gravy.
His Hulk aids? I don't remember that.
An Infinity Gauntlet crossover. The Abomination is over 6 feet tall. The Hulk is under 6 inches. Boy, is the Abomination in for an earful. And another thing, fan-frickin-tastic issue.
Yeah, look at the art.
I wonder if I have that issue, or did I stop buying Hulk by then?
Oh, see, I was all in on Dale Keown's art, even if I didn't realize how great it was. I loved it.
Yeah, he was really good.
Richard says his Hulk aid story was a real heart wrenching. I think I know what he's talking about. There was I think there was it Rick Jones who got AIDS, or somebody else who got, or maybe Rick Jones knew somebody who got AIDS.
It was something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't remember it specifically, but
put in, just Google Hulk AIDS.
Hulk AIDS. We're not going to do that.
You
never know what's going to pop up. All right, back to the price guide. and what's going on there. All right, so we already checked this out. This is a $48 book. That's pretty decent. Daredevil number 16. You want to talk about a fantastic cover? This is the first appearance of the Masked Marauder, Spider-Man Classic partial photo cover.
Oh yeah, Empire State Building.
That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah. Enter Spider-Man, issue number 16 from. Let's see.
Yeah, they did that a lot. Enter. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of entering. A lot of
entering. A lot of entering.
In near mint condition.
That's how they got Hulk AIDS.
In near mint condition, it's a $450 book. Graded, it's a $2,500 book.
Wow.
Yep. Now the rest of these are all new to this. I don't know if you guys care about Poison Ivy.
No.
Poison Ivy's on the list. Zoe Thorngood variant issue printed with Sorzo's variant based on UPC. I don't care.
Yeah, it's an error.
Yeah, I do not like the idea of her wearing a green costume.
Yeah, I don't either. But
why is she wearing a green costume? Oh, because you can't have skin.
Yeah,
you gotta hide it.
The SJWs think she's too sexy.
That's stupid.
They're puritanical.
Richard says,
"Well, if you don't want to do that, instead of giving her a green skin suit, why don't you just cover her in leaves?"
They've done that too. There are costumes of her where she's very covered.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least that makes more sense.
All right, let's see. We have 52 number 3. I don't know why this is on here, but let's take a look. First appearance of Adriana Tomaz, Black Adam's wife.
I wouldn't be shocked if you have that in all your bullshit.
Good possibility. I have a whole bunch of issues of 52, but there's a few in there that are quote unquote, key issues that a lot of people have bought up before. But these two right here that are at the top, there's probably a good chance I have those. Let me see. 52 number 12, Adrian Thomas becomes Isis. That's a $15 book. Okay, I'll have to double check on that. Let me write these down so I can check my inventory.
Yeah, because for a long time nobody wanted anything that said 52.
Well, when it started, people were on it.
I don't want anything that says 52.
Well, issue number 23. This is the first appearance and origin of Osiris. This is a $10 book. Okay, well, I'll have to double check. Oh, Richard's leaving. He says, "Good night, guys. You all keep well and be safe." Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming in.
Later.
We're going to lose our one fan.
The one viewer.
But that's all right.
You guys see the trailer for Black Adam?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them.
I don't know.
No, I'm all for it. I'm good with it.
I give up. I don't care.
All right. Justice Society of America number 1. That's probably first appearance of Cyclone. It's a $20 book right now. Holy crap.
Yeah, you need to find it, see if you have that, and mark it up.
Pretty sure I have that. Is this the Bagley run? Oh, no, it's a Dale Eaglesham. Okay.
What a sham. With Artie Bear.
Yeah. All right. Shazam number 28. This is the first appearance of Black Adam since Marvel Family number 1. It's a $350 book. Yeah, I could take a couple of those. See what else we got. Outsiders number 8. Nobody is following this book.
Yeah.
First appearance of Sabak. It's a $15 book. No frickin' way.
Clark says hello.
Oh, hey, Clark. How's it going?
That looks like they copied a Jim Lee face.
Outsiders number 8. I'll have to check and see if I have that. I might have that one. Well, that's Tom Rainey. So,
but that's a very Jim Lee face.
She's beating up Nightwing. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's gonna peg him with those Screma sticks or whatever they're called.
All-Star Squadron number 25. It's the first appearance of Infinity Incorporated, and I've lost it. All right. I don't know what the value
is.
is.
You're at the daily limit for
I'm
free.
at my daily limit. That means that stack of comics I need to price behind me I can't do because unless I want to pay the premium, I want to upgrade to premium. I think I looked into it. It's like $8 a month. Honestly, the amount of time I use this site, throwing them $8 a month, probably not a bad thing. So I may have to look into that later. But, by the way, the issue he was talking about, the Hulk AIDS issue, was this one, 388. Introducing Speed Freak, who's got these raised. But you see Rick Jones and his buddy, and I think it's the buddy who had AIDS. I think at one point in the story, Speed Freak cuts him and nobody will touch him because, he's got AIDS.
He's got Hulk AIDS.
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't sharing that screen. Hold on a second. I noticed you didn't say nothing.
What's up, Fear?
Yeah, you were like, this issue, and you were like, well,
this issue.
Intro.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Fear from Milk, how's it going?
Oh, wow.
I remember that issue too.
Every time I see a Dale Keown cover, it's just the best, man.
They were so good.
He was like 20. He was like what, 22 years old or something when he was doing that?
Yeah, he was young.
Speaking of Dale Keown,
he launched his YouTube channel.
He did. Did you hear about the little silly, funny drama that was going on with it?
No.
Art generation tool.
Apparently, Todd.
It's not me, dude.
All right, it wasn't me.
It was you, Todd.
I mean, it is me, but I didn't mean it on purpose.
Apparently, in his first live stream, after about an hour into it, he started the stream telling everybody he had a lot to drink, and about an hour into the stream, he conked out, and for over 4 hours was just laying there asleep
in his stream,
in his first live stream, and
legend, dude.
And people were still sitting there in the chat saying, "Hey, is he okay?" Like they were, yeah.
That's legend. That's legend.
That's what happens when you hang out with Cecil too much.
Yeah, so he had a good 4-hour nap during his first live stream.
Is it still up?
I don't know. I don't know for sure, but
snipe it, dude. Go see.
I don't know what his channel is.
Oh my god!
Hold on a second. I'm gonna find. I wanted to find the article because it actually has pictures. It was on Bleeding Cool. So
what's his YouTube channel called?
Let me find it.
Dale Keown something.
Let me see. What's his YouTube channel? I already found a tweet about it. Oh, great. Now I got this.
Is it 44 Numbskull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's 6 hours long. Hold on. He's totally out. He's a legend.
I subbed.
Wait. Hold on. I got it. Hold on.
What is the channel? What is his channel?
44 Numbskull.
44 Numbskull?
You see it?
Yeah.
I'm sharing
Not
it.
yet. I'm getting... Oh, okay.
Just share it.
Yeah.
He's already at over 1,000 subs.
God. 10,000 views. He got 11,000 views. Oh, the poor guy.
Dale and Mandy. He's on Mandy's show a lot. Jesus.
Oh, poor guy's out cold, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, it was a good 4 hours of him taking a nap.
Jesus.
But
he eventually woke up. Yeah, but Doesn't he look like he's a little stoned?
Yeah.
He looks a little older now. Yeah.
What? That was how many hours into it?
Oh.
All the people are you. Look at. Okay. Okay. I'm sleeping.
All right.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh no.
I'm gonna subscribe, but that's it.
Yeah. I subscribe.
Everybody can see the whole entire world can see you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Look at.
No.
You know what's so sad? You know what's so sad is if he didn't have 1,000 subscribers before that stream, he could have gotten super chats if he was.
What I couldn't tell Gene, you okay?
Yeah. That's so funny.
That is just.
Now he's just getting up and walking off. It's still leaving it recording. Holy shit! That's funny.
I'm just glad he didn't. Something bad did not happen to him while he was streaming. You know.
Yeah.
It's 101 comments. The top comment says, "It's always special when you witness CG lore as it's being made."
Yeah.
I wonder how many people hung in for the entire thing just so they could see what happened.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, think of the time Cecil's gotten drunk and fallen out of chairs.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
that's always funny, dude. When Cecil eats it, when he gets sloppy drunk and eats it, or Kelsey. It's funny.
It's hilarious. He has one video. Oh, he's got like 5.
Yeah.
But they're one. Wow, he's actually had this channel for 10 years. It has 5 videos on it.
Yeah, well.
And it's just real. Most of it is just him playing guitar. Wow.
Any videos of him drawing?
No. There's 5 videos. One from 10 years ago with him doing a song. One from 9 years ago with a song. There's 2 from 11 months ago where he's playing guitar, and then the one he just witnessed.
Well, it's good to know he's going in the right direction, right?
Dude, it's legendary. And now the other ones had like 800 views, 248 views. One had 50,000 views, a percussion-based pickup shootout. That got a bunch of hits, but this one has 10,000 views already. 10,000 views.
Well, I guess it helps that Bleeding Cool did an article on it, which they don't normally do. They don't cover anything CG related.
No, CG.
Well, they're covering it because they're trying to embarrass him.
Yeah, well,
it's like all the fans think it's funny.
I think it's kind of sad.
I'm
a fan. I'm a fan of his stuff.
It's a little sad. You shouldn't be getting that stupid drunk. One, you shouldn't be getting that stupid drunk at that age. And
well,
2,
I don't know if he was
stupid drunk, like falling asleep in a chair.
I don't know if he was stupid drunk or he's just tired. That's always
you drink, you fall asleep in a chair, you're tired. That's what happens. Okay. Yeah, that's what happens. Like you get drunk and you just like it's a drunk pass out.
Yeah, well, you guys know I don't know anything about that.
He passed out from the alcohol.
Well,
yeah, I've seen clips of him falling out of chairs on Mandy's show.
Oh,
he's a big drinker.
I think he's
got to be. It looks like he has a face of someone who's been drinking himself a little too much.
That's very sad. But
have you seen Cecil lately?
No.
Cecil's lost a bunch of weight, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I get notifications from his channel anymore. I didn't realize it if I did. So
he's lost a ton of weight.
You know how YouTube does that? Sometimes they'll unsubscribe you.
Cecil's getting in shape. I've been seeing pictures of him and stuff, like because he's going to events and stuff. Some of the same ones that other people in this sphere are at.
Yeah.
And he's lost a bunch of weight, dude. He's working out.
Speaking of people we know who have lost a bunch of weight, guess who visited my store last weekend?
Kodiak.
The Kodiak.
Oh, how's he doing?
Yeah, he's doing great. He looks great. He looks fantastic. He's lost a lot of weight.
He kept the weight off.
Yeah. No, he's looked great. I told him, I said I didn't recognize him because I remember a big fat guy, and now he's kind of a big built guy. I mean, he's still got weight on him, but much healthier looking. So He's doing fantastic. We talked about a whole bunch of different stuff.
What the hell happened? Why did he disappear from our universe?
He's working. He's got a job that runs him ragged pretty much all day long, and he told me he's usually in bed by 6 o'clock.
Oh wow!
So yeah, that's why he doesn't get to join the streams, you know. But I told him I understand completely. He's got to take care of himself, and he is. So no, he's doing great.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but it was good seeing him. It's good to know he's still out there, even though we never see him anymore. We miss him, but yeah. Now he was telling me he went to a concert, and he was telling me about going into the mosh pit and, you know, defending off some guy and I'm like, he's talking about things I've never experienced, you know. You guys can, yeah, there's probably a lot of that out there, but oh well. But no, he's doing good. Oh, well, what else is going on in the comic world worth talking about? The Queen died, if you didn't know.
I got 1,776 reasons why I don't care.
Oh, well. Oh, hold on a second. Fearful Milk had a question. Any good suggestions on comic holders, good on space and cheap? I bag and board them and put them in boxes and then open a store and sell them. That's my experience with them lately. He said, hold on a second. I should be doing a comic video stream soon. I have so many. I have picked up some more Batman comics. That's cool. Do a stream. Do videos. I encourage everybody because you never know what's going to hit until it happens. You know, my whole channel went into a completely different direction because one thing hit, you know, and by dang stupidity and silliness, it's still growing and doing well. So I'm not gonna complain about it. Oh. So I know Avery's not, but Todd, have you and the wife watched any of She-Hulk?
Oh no.
They stealthily introduced some bad guys into the series with episode 3. That it wasn't until after the scene was over did you realize who it was. But they introduced the Wrecker and the Wrecking Crew. But they didn't have any. They had weapons, but they didn't have any powers. And she beat the crap out of all of them, like really quickly. And it was like there were some hints because they all had weapons that kind of lit up. And she says to him, "What did you guys raid an Asgardian construction crew or something?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they start fighting, and she beats the crap out of them. And it isn't until they get in the van that he turns to one of them and says, "Thunderball, are you okay?" And it's like, oh, that's supposed to be the Wrecking Crew. They don't look anything like the Wrecking Crew. They don't have the powers of the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, that's what I heard people complaining about. They're like, "This is terrible."
Yeah, it was pretty terrible. And it's like they're teasing that there's going to be cameos and there's going to be appearance of people, and they're really it's Sex in the City is what it is. It's for the Sex in the City crowd. I hate to say it, but it's not for the superhero crowd. It's not for the people that like Marvel comics, to be honest with you. So, oh, hey, Betty, how's it going? Betty's here and says hello. Good evening, Betty. Hope everything is going well.
You know how you could tell that's what it was going to be?
What's that?
She-Hulk. You know how you could tell that's what it was going to be?
Sex in the City?
Well, that it wasn't going to be for the comic book crowd, the superhero fan crowd. It's Phase 4 Disney.
Yeah, I understand.
None of this stuff is any good.
Well, I have high hopes for Wakanda Forever.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait for them to get Dash because it's gonna suck.
Well, the trailer looks good. I'm interested. I'm hooked. I'm gonna go see it. But I don't think there's a lot of. I don't think the trailer hinted at the woke craziness. You know,
it's just gonna be bad.
No, we'll see.
Yeah,
that is a movie franchise that literally died.
Yeah,
but
there's no Black Panther.
There's a chance they can keep it alive. We'll see what happens.
There's no chance they can keep it alive because they don't have the only reason to watch that movie.
Yeah. Fearful Milk says, God, no, not She-Hulk. And he says, still annoyed on the Batgirl movie being canceled. Oh, I am not.
It was probably pure garbage.
Oh, Betty says, I was hooked to Sex and the City show. I will admit, I did watch Sex and the City.
I've seen it.
My wife liked it, so I had bought like all the seasons on DVD, so I am familiar with it. When they did that relaunch, I'm not interested at all. There's a whole bunch of really old Karens, and I wasn't interested. But when in regards to the Batgirl show, that wasn't Batgirl. And for a fan, I'm a big fan of Batgirl. That movie that they were making was not Batgirl.
Yeah.
I mean, Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, and she has red hair. Period. That's the character. I mean, that's not all the character is, but that is the character. To do gender, not gender, but race swapping and ethnicity swapping, and it. Somebody up top said this is gonna fail big time, and pulled the plug.
When the new head came in, he canceled a lot of stuff. He's like, that sucks. Nobody wants that shit.
Yeah. Maybe he saved us from being very, very hugely disappointed.
I wasn't going to be disappointed because I wasn't going to go watch it.
Fearful Milk says, I will have to defend the Batgirl one. It was a return to the OG comic style and comic ways, plus Firefly first appearance on the screen, and no, the Batgirl was Ginger. Well, no, he said, no, this Batgirl was Ginger. No, she was being advertised as the Hispanic Batgirl. That's not Barbara Gordon. It's not. And, what was so funny is when they made Jim Gordon played by a black guy in the movie, it didn't bother me at all. There was like, okay, that's fine. Jim Gordon is not going to be the break character for me. You could have anybody play him and I'll be happy, or I won't be upset. Let's put it that way. But you take a character that I hugely love and have loved for many, many years, and you start screwing with them just to be screwing with them, just to make, a stance about stuff.
Yeah. I didn't like that Batman
movie. To be honest, Andrew, you're just really upset that they shut down the Batwoman film.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy they did.
No, you were really hurt.
You were looking for, I have your text messages.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
He was really upset about Batwoman.
He was so,
Batwoman? What the hell are you talking about?
The Batwoman TV show got shit canned too.
Yeah, no.
It was terrible.
All
those CW shows are trash.
I think I watched one episode about. Actually, no, that's not true. Stargirl was actually good. I watched the first season of that. That was fun, and that's the way it was supposed to be. That one was supposed to be fun.
I didn't watch it. I gave up on all of them.
And have you watched any of the?
Have a great weekend, Betty.
Oh, you too. Have you ever watched any of the Superman and Lois where they have the two kids?
No.
That's actually a good show too.
I'm not watching any of it. I don't care anymore.
I like a strong, intelligent
man.
Lois Lane.
Well, she's supposed to be.
Yes, exactly. And in that show, that's exactly what she is. She's very strong. She's very intelligent. I could focus on her.
She's also
and be okay.
supposed to be, well, she gets in trouble a lot because she's too bullheaded.
Yeah. But she does have Superman there to save her from time to time.
Exactly. She knows it. She abuses it.
She
clearly does. Because after like the 100th time you've been dropped off a building by a villain that you were investigating, like you're abusing it. Like
you're just baiting.
She could have stayed home.
You're just living off of the thrill of being tossed off buildings and being caught.
Yeah.
She's a thrill seeker. Oh, I like that. That's a cool pit. That's a cool
yeah, I mean, how many times does it happen? Like it's a lot. Like she deliberately puts herself in situations where if she gets caught, she's going to get killed, but she knows Superman's going to come to save her.
She's like a thrill junkie. She's actually like base jumping without a net or something.
Exactly. It can only happen so many times. It's like, well, you could have just sort of like hung back a little, like let this one go, but you didn't because you knew.
I would write it, but that sounds like it would come out right out of The Boys. So
yeah, exactly.
This is not Barbara Gordon.
No,
that's not actually. That looks a lot like Rosario Dawson.
Well, it does look like Rosario. It's not supposed to be Barbara Gordon, though, is it?
Yes. But in the Rosario Dawson actually played Batgirl. She was the voice of the Lego Movie Batgirl.
That's cool. Well, Rosario Dawson is awesome.
She is, but she's not Batgirl.
Right.
She's not.
She's not.
She's not. I disagree 100%, and I'm always right.
Who is Batgirl?
The chick from the Hunger Games was when she was in Batman v Superman, and they cut her character out of the final cut. It was originally hinted that she was playing Barbara Gordon, and when they released the extra cuts in the movie, they changed the name of her character so she wasn't Barbara Gordon. I would have been happy with her, even though I think she was a blonde in the movie, but I liked the actress. And if they made her a redhead and made her Barbara Gordon, I'm happy. I'm done. And it's the what is her name? Oh crap! It's the
I don't know.
Hunger Games.
The main star?
No, not the main star.
I don't know anyone in Hunger Games.
Yeah,
I watched those movies, but I don't know if I watched all the last one because they were all mid.
She's the one that got oh, there we go. She played Johanna in the movie.
I don't know who that is.
I'll show you her picture.
What's the main character's name? I don't even remember that because I was very unimpressed with that whole movie.
Everdeen.
Guys, I got to bounce. I'm actually going to go.
What?
Yeah, I got to go.
What?
Yeah.
Hunger Games. That's what did it.
That's what did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I understand.
Hold on a second. Let me just show you this picture real quick.
All right.
This is the chick. I forgot what her. She was in Sucker Punch. She was one of the sisters in Sucker Punch.
She looks like she could rock as a Batgirl for sure.
Abso-freaking-lutely. But she was cast in Superman vs. Batman, and the role got cut. The rumor was that she was Barbara Gordon, which I would have been thrilled with if she was the Barbara Gordon.
Awesome.
I think she's hot too. So
yeah, she's good looking. All right, I love you guys. I'll
see you
soon.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
No, the main character girl from Sucker Punch, because I've seen her as a redhead.
Oh, you're talking about Catelyn Everdeen?
No, the main girl from Sucker Punch.
Oh, from Sucker Punch. Oh, she's the one from.
I've seen her as a redhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that movie where she like sleeps with people for money, where she just sleeps. She takes a drug, passes out.
Sleeping Beauty, I think.
Yeah. She's a ginger girl with freckles in that movie. I would cast her as Batgirl. There you go. 10, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Or more.
You're talking about the girl that played Baby Doll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the first Lemony Snicket movie, wasn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, her. She's far more striking.
Make her a redhead and I'm all for it.
Yeah, she's been a redhead. I think I'm not even sure that might be her natural hair color, red. I'm not sure.
This definitely looks like a wig, but yeah. All right.
We'll never get an adaptation for the Marvel versus DC comic. That'll never happen. Marvel and DC are unwilling to cooperate with each other ever again.
Yeah. That was.
I don't know who did what, but something dirty went down during that last time.
All right. Have you been following any of the drama behind the the Rings of Power reviews, where they're blocking reviews and holding reviews and?
I know they're complaining about racism because they made a shitty show that no one likes and totally butchered the lore and can't take criticism for butchering the lore.
Well, I've watched the first 3 episodes. The wife and I caught up on that. And my biggest complaint is it's a boring show. It hasn't done anything yet.
Here's the deal with that. They have the rights to certain characters, right? But they don't have the rights to the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
So why would you want to watch a pre-Lord of the Rings movie about these characters when they don't have the rights to the story? They're doing their own thing, sticking in stuff that doesn't belong there, and it sucks. I do like listening. Like, there's a bunch of people that have like really long, in-depth YouTube videos where they go through the lore and talk about the lore of Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion and the stuff that happened, thousands or hundreds of years before Frodo and who these characters are. And it's great.
Yeah.
Go listen to some of that stuff.
Well, what's his name had one where he was talking about the first episode, Just Some Guy. And he's definitely into it.
Yeah,
definitely into the lore of it.
That snake.
And just stop. Ever. Okay, hold on a second. Here's Emily Browning. Is that her name? Emily Browning as Sleeping Beauty. It's red-ish. And that image is not really red, but
that's reddish.
Yeah.
It's not bright cartoony red.
Yeah, but it would have to be bright orangey red. But
that's fine.
The plot of that movie was she fell asleep.
She took drugs. She would fall asleep. People would sleep with her for money. They wouldn't have sex with her. They slept with her. Or it was weird. You've never seen it?
Yeah.
It's
no,
weird.
I've never seen it.
I'm
familiar with it. I know it exists. I've just never seen it.
I saw it years ago. It's weird.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I find Barbara Gordon boring until she's Oracle. Oracle's an interesting character. Batgirl,
she is
boring. Boring bores me to tears. But I find Robin boring as well.
Yeah. I like Nightwing. I like Nightwing better than Robin. Actually, no, I like Damian Wayne.
Damian's all right.
Yeah.
And you know what? Dick Grayson isn't interesting until he's Nightwing.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Him going off and trying to be his own man. That's interesting. Damian's only interesting because he's a dick.
Have you watched any of the Harley Quinn cartoon?
No, absolutely. I'm not going to. I'm not. I don't watch any new comic book stuff. I don't care anymore. I'm not a fan.
They treat Nightwing horribly in that series.
Yeah.
It's all for fun. It's all jokes, and That's all right.
Yeah, I don't consider myself a fan of these things anymore. They have completely severed my attachments.
Oh, goodness gracious. Fearful Milk has a question. He says, by the way, weird thing, Disney by the looks of it is looking to own a manga company or two. If they get their hands on it, they may own a possible Attack on Titans versus Avengers comic. Why do I think that's already been in the works?
I don't know. That sounds awful.
Well, they have the X-Men, or I'm not sure if it's X-Men, if it's just Marvel Heroes versus the Fortnite characters. There's a series about that. But Attack on Titan versus the Avengers, that sounds like something that was either announced or in the works or...
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen Attack on Titan. It's not finished. There's one more part to the last season. And honestly, so far, I'm like, that show takes a turn, dude, for the character. When you watch Attack on Titan, like the main character, you want to have a hero's journey, is not having it. He's turning out to be just as bad as everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Like he's irredeemable.
I don't think I've watched any of Attack on Titan, to be honest with you.
It's not a bad show. It's just by the end of it, you're like, someone killed this guy too. The comic's already been done. I just watched the anime. I'm not reading the manga.
Yeah. Now, did you watch any of the Netflix? I know as soon as I say it, I know the answer. Cowboy Bebop, the live action? No? Okay.
No way in hell.
I turned on the first episode, started to watch it, and could not get into it at all.
The one show that I thought was halfway decent,
that
DC had, they only did like one season.
Which one's that?
Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah. I never actually watched that either. Because at the time that it was released, it was on the Disney...
HBO.
No, it wasn't on HBO.
It was on HBO or Cinemax or Showtime or something.
No, it was on the Disney... Not the Disney, the DC...
Oh, DC Direct.
DC Direct. That's right.
Yeah.
We started with HBO Max to follow the DC stuff. And it was after that. And I just never went. It's available there. I just never went back and watched it.
It's all right. You know what? Doom Patrol's not terrible either.
Oh, we've watched Doom Patrol too. It's weird, but there's characters in there we enjoy. So
yeah, but all this like Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, all those shows all jumped the shark after a couple of seasons, and just.
Hey, I'm not sure if you did you ever collect Veronica comics?
No.
There was a series. Actually, he did a couple of them, but I wasn't even aware of this. But I picked up some issues of Igrat, which is Veronica stuff. You know who did the art in the interior of this? Eric Kaneda.
Oh, cool.
And he's got this weird ass style, and it works. But it was very early Eric Kaneda. It was before he became like the fantastic artist he is today. I love his stuff.
The comic has been done, but they own that company. They'll do bad stuff with it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Cecil just had a new video pop up. DC Comics turns Poison Ivy into the new villain, the insatiable cat lady.
That doesn't surprise me.
Cecil. I just had that just popped up, came across my screen.
Well, in the Harley Quinn cartoon series, she of course is dating Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy used to have a relationship with Catwoman, and Catwoman is an unlikable character in that series, and hell, everybody's unlikable in that series, but there's a few redeeming characters, but not very many. But I'm still watching it. The animation's fantastic. So
yeah, most of the stuff over the last couple years, man, it's designed. It seems like it's deliberately done in a way to push away fans of the old stuff. Like it's deliberate. A lot of it is deliberate.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fine, I'm out. I'm done with everything you make.
Fearful Milk says the only good anime adaptation from Hollywood or American movie was Guyver. I don't think I've ever seen the live action Guyver. I'm familiar with it, but I've never seen it.
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah. Fearful Milk says the Harley Quinn series was like a 5. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's got a lot of really stupid humor in it, but it has some entertaining value to it. Let's put it that way. And I'm still watching it. They just released season 3. They're releasing it episode at a time. I haven't caught up on it in a while, but yeah, I'm still watching it. Their version of Batman is like really dumb. She jokes, "You're screwing bats, aren't you?" And it's like, "No, I don't have sex with bats." It's like, "Yes, you do." Like, oh, yeah, that's a joke. That's a running joke in the series.
I can tell the Harley Quinn TV show is bad because the SJWs are like, "Oh my god, LOL is so great." So I'm like, okay, that means it's trash.
I think the same people that would like the Harley Quinn series will love She-Hulk.
Yeah, that's how I know it's trash, because all the people I can't stand are like, "Oh my god, this is so good." I'm like, that means it's utter trash and I shouldn't watch it. Like, I'm not even going to waste. I'm not going to insult my eyeballs.
Insult your eyeballs.
I'm not saying there might not be 1 or 2 moments in each episode where I go, "Hey, that was almost She-Hulk." I'm sure they accidentally did that a couple of times.
Well,
overall, I'm not going to watch it.
What's so sad, in the first episode, there's a fight scene between her and Titania, and it's very much cutscene-ish, so you don't see a lot of action. In the third episode, the second episode, there's none of that. In the third episode, where she fights the Wrecking Crew, it's in a dark alley, and you don't see anything, or very little of anything. So it's like, they're making this show on the cheap.
Yeah. Like, She-Hulk, she's kind of seductive. She's flirtatious. And she beats the shit out of bad people.
Yeah.
As well as being a lawyer.
And she twerks with Megan Thee Stallion.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Have you seen that meme? The Doctor Strange She-Hulk meme?
No. What was it?
Okay. There's this. I only know this from the trailers, but the scene where Black Bolt annihilates Doctor Strange.
Okay.
It's She-Hulk twerking, and the vibrations coming off are like killing Doctor Strange. They took that scene and put in She-Hulk twerking.
That's funny. Well, I've also seen that there was one meme where Iron Man is dying, and everybody around him is kind of like kneeling down, and then in the corner you see She-Hulk twerking. It's like,
I think I've seen that too.
Yeah. That's bad.
Yeah, because people think it's stupid.
Yeah, Fearful Milk says it's not bad; it's just mediocre. Yeah. He's talking about the Harley Quinn, and I understand that. He says it's something where you go, "Oh, and what neat every once in a couple of episodes." Yes, that is true. Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, I didn't even like Moon Knight. You know me, I like Moon Knight.
Yeah, well, Moon Knight wasn't bad, but
I didn't even watch it. I was just like, nah, I'm out. It's not worth it. I don't want the disappointment,
Fearful Milk says Iron Man died so She-Hulk could twerk. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Oh well. All right, well, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Fearful Milk, be safe out there. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk at you later. I'll live stream on the Scam channel tomorrow night. I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Actually, just a few things. But hope everybody has a good weekend. Stay safe. And, just do your thing and be great. Bye, everybody.
Bye.